Judge tossing out a counterclaim in the lawsuit between Harvest Church in Dothan and their former denomination, the United Methodist Church.
Now, the church is claiming that they have sole possession of their property, while the denomination claims that the church broke the trust clause, and that ensures the church's property will continue to be used for the purposes of the denomination. WDHN's Aaron Dixon joins us live in the newsroom with the latest tonight. Aaron.
Michael and Jessica, in the counterclaim today, the conference was asking for the judge to rule in their favor for the whole case, which would have bypassed the trial and given the AWFC and the United Methodist denomination a legal win. In a Houston County courtroom, the Alabama-West Florida Conference pleading with a judge to rule in their favor after years of battling in a courtroom. That has been going on for 3 years when Harvest Church split from the AWFC and feared the denomination would seize their property. The church then filed a lawsuit and a protection order against the AWFC, and it later led them to the state Supreme Court, where the conference tried to get the case dismissed. Harvest was created in 1997, receiving over $400,000 to help buy the property and kickstart the church from the United Methodist denomination. For 25 years, Harvest was a part of the AWFC, participating in conferences and meetings across the Southeast, while also abiding by the denomination's rules and guidelines, which the AWFC claims include the trust clause, which ensures that the church's property will continue to be used for the purposes of the United Methodist Church, meaning that if Harvest wanted to leave, they needed 2/3 of their church's body to vote to leave, which they got, and needed to pay the conference, which they did not do. And Harvest claims that the money from the conference was just a gift, and that they have full ownership of the property, and that the conference's name was not on the deed, and they were never aware or never agreed to a trust clause with the denomination. If the judge would have ruled in the conference's favor, it would have thrown out the entire lawsuit, but the judge ruled against it. However, he did take Harvest's counterclaim under advisement, which asked for the AWFC to be taken out of the lawsuit, leaving just the general counsel on finance. However, he did take Harvest's counterclaim under advisement, which asked the judge to dismiss other counterclaims brought by the AWFC, which includes a $14 million lawsuit, which is the property value of where Harvest is located. The conference says they have every right to countersue for $14 million and be a part of this lawsuit, while also having the ability to take, close, and sell property while also defending the conference. We are still waiting for a trial date to be set in this case, but the judge says it will likely be in the summer or early fall of this year, and it would take between 2 and 4 days to complete. We're live in the newsroom tonight. Aaron Dixon, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.